It was a very early morning, and it was a very rough early morning, and then it was a rough afternoon, and then pretty much a rough evening. Even though there was a lot of fun during the day, like the boys came up to me and showed me that they had a bug that they turned into a soccer ball for their fingers, and then they went off and they played by themselves with the neighbor kid, and I was scared, but I let them go by themselves because I didn't want to be the mom that doesn't allow them to have that freedom to have friends. Because when I was growing up, I wasn't allowed to have friends and go to their houses and stuff, so I didn't want to be that parent. And so, yeah, they went off by themselves today, and it was scary, but I did it, and I'm proud of myself, and they were so happy, and they had a lot of fun. Now they're sleeping. So, today, I had my neurologist appointment, and so she just wanted a background history of my family, what brought me to the emergency room, blah 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 blah. We went through it all, and then she said she wants to see me in person because she wants to give me a physical exam and talk about what to do next. And I said, okay. So Monday, I'm getting a call to book an appointment to see her in person. And then we'll go from there. On other news, so 10 minutes before my appointment, 10 minutes before my appointment, I noticed I had like a message on Facebook from my dad. So I went and I looked, and he said, I've been causing too much controversy and he needs to stop communications with me, and blocked me. I was like shocked, angry, heartbroken, sad. So I told Johnny right away. And while I was on the appointment call, Johnny called my dad and told him to call me and talk to me because this isn't right that he's blocking me. And he doesn't even know why he's blocking me, basically. Because when I was done my phone appointment and my dad called me and my dad talked, and he didn't know why he was blocking me. It didn't make any sense, honestly. I was like, what did I do? And he's like, you were bothering the kids. I was like, how? And then he's like, apparently you posted something that upset Matthew. I'm like, I posted an interview that Vladimir Putin had with a journalist about gender ideology being in school. He's like, that's it? I'm like, yeah. And then it apparently upset Matthew so much, he wrote a post about me, which I didn't know he wrote until Mom told me. And he's like, oh. I'm like, so I went and read it. And then I made a post telling the truth, because Matthew lied about me a lot. And then I basically was saying that I was sorry again. I said I was sorry for what I did in my past. But you can't lie about me. It's not right. I also said that I love him and I want to be family with him and I want us to heal and grow and whatnot. And then my dad's like, that's what you said? I was like, didn't they read you my posts? He's like, no. And I was like, and I don't even know why Kaylee's mad at me, honestly. She started yelling at me because I was posting about Jesus, saying I was forcing her to believe what I believe, when that's not true. And then my dad's like, that's stupid. This is a country with freedom of religion. He's like, I don't think it's about religion. I'm like, seriously? me and Kaylee argued on Instagram, and she blocked me on there because I was posting about Jesus. And then I blocked her on Snapchat because she lied to me. Well, she didn't lie to me. She didn't tell me that my dad had pneumonia and ended up in the hospital, unable to breathe. Like, what if he died? I wouldn't have even known. And she felt she had the right to tell me who, when, or how I find out what happens to my parents, right? She was trying to dictate who deserves to know, basically. And I was like outraged about it. So I was like, no, you do not get to pick and choose who deserves to know, Kaylee. I'm family. I deserve to know because I have blood. I have his blood. I deserve to know. I was so furious that day. Whew. And then my dad's like, well, you need to talk to them. I was like, how can I talk to them? They have me blocked. And then he's like, oh. I was like, yeah, there's no way for me to contact them. And then he's like, fine, I will. I'll get to the bottom of this and I'll unblock you. I'm like, okay, good. He blocked Johnny too. He's gonna unblock Johnny. But yeah, he had no idea what was really going on. And I'm interested in seeing what Kaylee says, because she has no reason to be mad at me. Neither does Matthew, really. Like, for me forwarding a post about Putin. Anyway, so that's what happened today. I don't get it. Like, why would they want to take my parents away from me over me posting about Jesus? And it's mostly about that. I'm telling you right now, it's mostly about that, because my brother even said in his posts, she thinks that believing in God makes it all better. No, I don't think it makes it all better. I believe in God because I wanted salvation, because I wanted to go to heaven. I want to see my babies when I'm dead. I want to live in heaven with my boys and Johnny. And the only way of doing that is through Jesus. So I believe in Jesus. And it didn't come about willy-nilly. It took months for me to realize the truth. And they would know that if they were keeping up in my life. They would also know that I probably have MS or something else. There's something neurologically going on with my brain. They would know that there's something, I have some kind of something going on with my brain. And that I have to go see a neurologist now because of it. They would know that too if they were part of my life. But see, they're trying to paint me as this monster when I'm not. That childhood me doesn't exist anymore. I'm older, I'm more mature, I've grown, I'm living my own life. I could care less what they're doing with theirs. You know what I mean? I couldn't care less what they do with theirs. Who they love, for instance. My brother's homosexual. I don't care. I really don't. It doesn't matter to me. That's his choice. That's his prerogative. That's who he loves. Okay, fine. Do I support it? No, I don't support it. I know it's against God's will. But he can love whoever he wants. And it doesn't change the fact that he's my brother and I love him. It doesn't. He's trying to make it sound like it matters. It doesn't. I don't care. Love Rad. I don't care. You know, marry him. I don't care. I'm glad you're happy. That's all that matters. In the end, all that matters to me is that you're happy. And I will pray for your soul. Just know that, because I love you. I'm going to pray for your soul. Just know that. And my sister, I don't even know what her deal is. I just remembered. She told me she had an abortion once. That's what it is. And I've been posting all like things about abortion. I forgot, Kaylee. If you ever watched this video, I forgot. Like, I didn't remember that you had an abortion. Damn. Yeah. Sorry. I don't judge you for it. You had your reasons. However, the people that I'm hating against on it and judging is those who do it because they want to, not because they need to, because they want to. And they brag about and they celebrate it. Those people deserve to be judged righteously. I'm allowed to righteously judge. If you read the Bible, it says that. You can righteously judge. And anybody who's celebrating the murder of their child, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry to say this, they're murderers. If you're going to celebrate killing your baby, you're a murderer. If there's a medical reason for why you did it, that's fine. You know, you're not a murderer. You probably didn't even want to get rid of the baby. If it's a financial thing, and like most of the time it should be, because you don't want to risk that child growing up in poverty, or worse, ending up in foster care because you're poor, then yeah. But make sure it's long before it's developing and it has a soul, you know, even though God says at conception it has a soul. I want to believe that the ones who choose to have an abortion because of financial reasons really wanted the baby, but just couldn't. And I don't know, I guess I want to know that those mothers knew that that life mattered, that baby mattered. Whether it's hard to think about it or not, I would want to know that that baby mattered to that woman, you know? But then there's these women who are celebrating and congratulating and like happy and doing it often for sheer convenience. It's not even about health or finances. It's just sheer convenience. Oh, I had sex, I got pregnant, and I don't want it, so I'm gonna go get rid of it. Don't spread your legs if that's the case. Keep your legs closed. Don't have sex until you're married and you're ready to have children with that person. Period. And the other thing is, I forgot where I was. Oh, most women, when I say that, they say, well, maybe the man shouldn't have an orgasm. Maybe he should have his balls snipped off. Maybe you should get a dildo. But what about the women that want to have that connection with a man? Marry him. Have children with him. Why do you have to sleep with him once? Get pregnant, kill the baby because you wanted the convenience of having sex with someone. It's disgusting. And, you know, like, I was young once and very feminist. So I can hear all of them saying, you're slut shaming. Oh no. If you feel convicted and feel like a slut from the words I'm saying, that is you judging yourself. I don't care. I only care about the baby soul that you killed, celebrating, and think it's okay. That's all. It's not okay. You're a murderer. You celebrating it, you're a murderer. You're a serial killer, in fact, if you have more than one abortion. What about the rape? Literally less than 1%. So, I post a lot about people having abortions and how disgusted I am by it. I completely forgot my sister had one, and that's probably why she's so mad at me. I don't think she's evil for it. Sometimes I have a big mouth and I don't remember things. She hasn't had one since, so why does she care what I think? She knew she couldn't have that baby because of the situation she was in, and the only option she had was to abort it. That's fine. She regrets it. I know that because she told me. So then why is she mad at me for how I believe that women who celebrate are disgusting? She should think that's disgusting too, considering she was sad about getting the abortion. If she had remorse over it, then she should be angry at the women who celebrate it and think that it's a wonderful thing. It's not. It's horrible. It's traumatic for the woman, and the baby, that soul, got tortured inside of that woman. That's just sad all around. I just don't understand how people don't see it like that. So I guess I understand why she's so mad at me now, but still, it has nothing to do with her. Like, I forgot. I don't hate my family. Lord. If only they just seen how much I actually talk about how much I want to love and be a family and be together and heal. I don't get it, guys. Why do people assume when you're posting that it's about them when it has nothing to do with them, like 99% of the time? I've been up since so I woke up at 3. I went and laid back down at 5:30. And then I got up at 8:30. 8:30. Yeah. I'm really tired. I get to sleep in for Saturday and Sunday, and then it's back up at 3 a.m. Monday through Friday. I only have to do this until the 24th, and then I can sleep in until 4 or 5 in the morning. It's a lot easier to stay awake when I wake up at 4 or 5 than at 3. I don't get it. How's that even possible? It's only a 1 hour difference. And somehow that 1 hour is very heavy. Very. It's the strangest thing. Strange. So that was my day, guys. Neurologist appointment. My dad blocking me. Family hating me. Because I love Jesus. Not my dad, though. My dad doesn't care. It's mostly my brother and my sister. My dad, he doesn't care what I believe, which is good. Neither should my brothers and sisters. If my dad can ignore it, why can't they? I don't get it. My mom's happy. She wanted me to be a Christian this whole time. I was rebelling. I'm glad I came back home, though. Sunday. I didn't register. I didn't register for church. I'm going to go ask my pastor's wife if I still have time to register for church. Dang. I'm gonna go see. I know the website. So I'll just end this video now. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. I hope everybody had a wonderful Friday. Better than mine, I hope. And I wish everybody lots of blessings. So God bless you all. Have a good night. God bless. Good night. Mwah.